let's talk about the politics that has been taking place as well. The leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, sticks to his guns, doubling down on his attack on the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. 2 days after Rahul Gandhi accused Jaishankar of forewarning Pakistan about India's strike, terming it a crime, the Congress leader once again took to social media platform X to say that Jaishankar's silence isn't just telling, it's damning. In fact, he went on to ask again, how many aircraft did we lose because Pakistan knew? Rahul in his post has added that this wasn't a lapse but a crime. The Congress leader Pawan Khera in an AICC briefing repeated these allegations, adding that Jaishankar's remarks may have helped terrorists escape. These statements were reiterated by the Congress leaders even after the Ministry of External Affairs dismissed Rahul Gandhi's allegations, calling out the misrepresentation of facts. The MEA has said that Jaishankar's remarks are being falsely represented as being before the commencement of Operation Sindoor. The PIB has also in fact fact-checked the claim that has been made by Rahul Gandhi and others, saying that Jaishankar is being misquoted and asking people to remain vigilant and not fall for any deceptive information. Now, despite this fact check, Congress continues to train guns at the government.
कि समस्या बॉर्डर पे नहीं है, समस्या दिल्ली में है. उसी समस्या के बारे में आज हम आपसे चर्चा कर रहे हैं कि ये समस्या दिल्ली में है, जो पाकिस्तान को पहले ही सूचित कर देती है कि पाकिस्तान हम आ रहे हैं, थोड़ा देख लेना. सिंदूर से सौदा मंजूर नहीं है, देश के प्रति गद्दारी मंजूर नहीं है, वो कोई हो. If we have forewarned Pakistan, then obviously most of the terrorists like Azhar Masood, like Hafiz Saeed would have escaped. Why did we allow that?
So these are the questions that have been raised by the Congress party. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party have once again given handle to Pakistan to target the Indian government. The Pakistani media is now quoting Rahul Gandhi in a bid to further its false narrative regarding the recent military conflict. So the questions of the Congress party now being taken in Pakistan, the Pakistan using the Congress party's attack on the government for its own narrative. The clarification from the MEA stated very clearly that Jaishankar was speaking about the early phase of the commencement of Operation Sindoor. In fact, what DGMO Lieutenant General Rajiv Ghai had also said in his May 12th press briefing closely aligns with the External Affairs Minister's statement. He had said that India had attempted to communicate its intent to strike terror bases in the immediate wake of Operation Sindoor, a request that was turned down by the Pakistani side. The question is Rahul Gandhi, or did Rahul Gandhi not listen to the DGMO briefing, or is he doubting him as well?
At the start of the operation, we had sent a message to Pakistan saying we are striking at terrorist infrastructure, we are not striking at the military, so the military has an option of standing out and not interfering in this process. They chose not to take that good advice.
Even though we did attempt to reach out and communicate our compulsions to strike at the heart of terror to my counterpart in the immediate wake of Operation Sindoor, the request was brusquely turned down, with an intimation that a severe response was inevitable and in the offing. We were, of course, prepared.
Pradeep, Rahul Gandhi is asking questions of the government. How many jets were down? This was a question that was also asked in the press briefing, the military press briefing, where very clearly the answer that was given was that this information cannot be given out at the moment because the operation is ongoing and it can help the enemy nation. Despite that, these questions continue to come in. And the External Affairs Minister, the statement that he had made was also in line with what the DGMO had said as well. So what is the politics all about?
Pratibha, really unfortunate that at a time when India is trying to pose a united front where the delegation will be going to different countries to isolate Pakistan, at a time you are politicizing one issue and asking questions to the country that's only going to provide handle to Pakistan. That's really what has started happening. Now Pakistan too had started questioning, because what Rahul Gandhi said, nowhere in any of the briefing, any of the DGMO ever said that any Indian aircraft was lost. But this was something, that lie that was churned from across the border. This was the narrative that was said from across the border. So why Rahul Gandhi is not trusting and believing his own armed forces? Once again, they have started asking for proof. That is unfortunate, because we have seen this thing happening during 2016 also, when they called the first surgical strike a surgical strike. We saw this thing happening during 2019 also, Balakot strike, when they started asking for sabut. And once again, they have started questioning External Affairs Minister. Though External Affairs Minister, if we talk about, even Prime Minister has said that we have warned Pakistan that we are going to hit you hard where it's going to hurt you most, because Prime Minister also certain mitti mein mila denge. That doesn't mean that we are going to inform them about what really is going to happen, because they've already made it clear that we are not going to target civilians, we are not going to target any of the military installation. What we are going to, we will be going after those terror den that had been responsible for Pahalgam massacre and also spilling blood of innocent people for the last so many decades. So that is what actually India did when they launched Operation Sindoor on the intervening night of May 6th and 7th, when finally they were able to strike in the heart of Pakistan and decimate Lashkar as well as Bahawalpur headquarters. But unfortunately, Rahul Gandhi is asking questions which actually Pakistan really wants to talk. That's one of the reasons that BJP has started hitting out at Rahul Gandhi, saying this is sinister. Amit Palvi has put out a tweet, this darkness is sinister, and he said that he is acting as a poster boy for Pakistan. This is not first time they've done it. I think it was really good that when everybody said that we will be with the government in this regard, we ensure that we all support the action initiated by the government. But by asking questions, they're also providing handle to Pakistan and allowing to come out with their own narrative.
In fact, Pradeep, Congress now has a very embarrassing distinction of being broadcast, many of its leaders being broadcast in the Pakistani media for their views. So imagine that they're giving ammunition to Pakistan and pushing their narrative. Thank you for joining us with those details. With that, it's time for us to slip into a very quick break here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with lots more on the other side.